Hello, and welcome to my first TBR of 2023. And now I'm gonna do my January TBR, where I play my TBR game, which is Tumbling Pandas, where I take out these boobs. There's a bunch of pandas in it, and the pandas I fall are the books I have to read. And last round, a lot of you guys gave me a tips of taking not the bottom one first, but the ones on top. So when the pandas fall, they will land on the bottom ones instead of falling straight down. And I followed these tips in this video, and I think you all are gonna regret giving me these tips in the first place, because it made the game very much more easier for me, but you shall see that. So without further ado, let's go to our first roll. Let the pandas tumble. Let's see. Roll number 1. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. 0 pandas falling. And as you can see, I got 4 pulls, 0 pandas fell. I was feeling quite good, and yeah, I mean, I hope you're enjoying the game at least. But we are going to our second roll. I don't know why I'm talking like this in this tone, but here we are. Roll number 2. 2. 1. 2. 0 pandas falling. In that second roll, we only got 2 pulls, but no pandas fell. I'm feeling quite good, you guys, so thank you for the tips. Roll number 3. 4. Oh. 1. 2. 3. 4. I think your tips, guys, has ruined the game. 0 pandas falling. And in our third roll, 0 pandas fell. We had 4 pulls, but 0 pandas so far, and we only had 2 rolls left. What is life? What's going on, you guys? I'm sure you're regretting giving me that tip now. Roll number 4. 6. Ah! 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. That roll, we had 8 pandas falling. Okay, so of course on the 4th roll we decided to get 6 pulls and 8 pandas fell, which was, you know, we went from 0 to 8 pretty fast. And now of course we're gonna go through which pandas I fell and what books I'm gonna read. But I was just like, I was doing so well. Very disappointing. I think I decided to not say the numbers anymore for the pandas, because the numbers don't matter, it's the names. The names make them cute. The numbers is just like more talking, like I'm doing right now. So we got the panda for Jade, and Jade was the one who made my TBR game. So thank you so much, Jade, for giving me this idea, letting me use it. And Jade of course got her own panda, and her prompt is to read an orange book, which I have forgotten in my shelf, so I need to go and get it. So I kind of just want like short and easy stuff. I don't know why. I love feeling like the big heavy stuff this month, even though I have some, I mean, thicker books here as well. But this one I got in my advent calendar, and it is An Artist of the Floating World by Kazuo Ishiguro. This one is the author that won the Nobel Prize a few years ago now, and I have read one book by the author, the first one, which is called A View of the Hills. I really enjoyed that. It was really weird, but I still enjoy like this kind of fiction, and you know, it's very orange. Like, it cannot get more orange than this, and I am, you know, I don't know the plot, but I'm excited to read it. I'm thinking it will be weird as well, but I am thinking I will quite enjoy it. And yeah, really feeling for the prompt, and it is short, so less than 200 pages, so what more can I ask for? I feel like I had some months where I felt like the same pandas kept showing over and over, which, like, of course, it's totally random. But this month we got quite a new ones that haven't shown themselves before. So I got finally Jess's Panda, which is the prompt to read a Thursday book, aka horny, aka smut. And for that, I am reading Priest by Sarah Simone, which seems to be... He's a priest, and here is his confession. I assume it's going to be super smutty. And this is also the pick for January for Clit Literature Book Club, which I am co-hosting for that month. I mean, for this month, for January. So that's also why I picked it up. And I had to read this anyway, but it was perfect that this prompt showed up, so I don't need to, you know, add an extra book, etc. So yeah, I didn't know the path when I like said I want to co-host. I just kind of just wanted to. And then I read like kind of like the first sentence of like, you know, synopsis, and it sounds really interesting. And now I'm really excited, and I'm hoping it will give good smut. So yay. And then we got Sasha's Panda once again, which keeps showing up, I think now 3 months in a row. Not gonna complain. And Sasha's prompt is to read a book with an animal companion. I'm just gonna keep picking up Realm of the Elder Rings for this, because they all fit for the animal companion vibe thing. And I need to start the next series now in the Realm of the Elder Rings, which is the Rainwild Chronicles. This is book 1, obviously. And I just finished The Tavy Man, My Heart, and then there's this and the other one. And I'm just gonna keep picking this series until I'm done, I think, for this prompt or other prompts, etc. Because I want to finish it in 2023, and I'm very excited. While I said I want to take it easy, this is also like, you know, it's not as thick as the other one, like 500 pages, but like Ribbon takes me a good while to read, but they are just the best books in the whole world. So I'm very, very excited to continue. And yeah, I'm gonna miss the others in this, but I'm still gonna enjoy like the newness of whatever is happening in this one. Then we got Randy, which is to randomize my whole TBR. I don't think we have gotten this Panda before, I don't remember. So it's basically putting my whole TBR in a randomizer, and whatever we land on, I have to read. And it could be anything. I have almost 500 books on my TBR. It could literally be shite. It could be something I'm very excited for. It could be a tome. I am very scared. But it's also to like actually get to stuff that I might not actually get to. So as you can see, the randomizer just always lands on 49 when I change the numbers. I don't know why we have a commercial for Tinder down there, but we are dealing. Yeah, let's hope for something good. I am absolutely terrified. We got 66, and my TBR list is written after like order for when I get them. All the ones in the bottom are the new ones, all the ones on top are my oldest ones. So this is one of my oldest own books, and I am terrified. Scrolling. 66 is... Oh no. It's a Norwegian book. And it's a Norwegian book I was like considering unhauling. And I really don't want to read this. Am I just gonna read it? Oh. This is the worst thing that could ever happen. I need to find it. I don't know where this book is. I need to go and look. Oh. I'm just debating just doing another one. Oh, I'm gonna go and get it. I did find it though, because I kind of know where my books are. So it was, if you saw the list, The Hypnotist by Kepler. That's just the name. I think it's 2 authors writing together. And I think it's originally Swedish. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is translated from Swedish. This is a like Nordic crime series novel that is super popular, and everyone was praising it for such a long time. And then I got this for free. Like, this is why it's so battered. Well, I never read it. I got it for free from like, I don't even know where I got it. And I think I took it from like some holiday place. I was planning to read it years ago, and everyone was talking about like how amazing they are. So I just had it and I got it for free. And that was why I debated like having like a little Norwegian on haul, because I was a bunch of books I got in Norwegian for free that I'm not interested in anymore. And this was one of them. Like, do I even want to read this? But then at the same time, it sells so well. I work in a bookstore, I work in a library, I want to like know stuff about the things we're selling, even though like for this, since it's so famous, I could probably just say, oh, everyone loves it and I will probably buy it. But I still want to like know if it's interesting. But I just don't like this type of crime novels in general. I don't know, I don't think I will like it. I can't believe this of all things was picked out, but I guess I'm just gonna read it because life. Yeah, this is like 9 books out in this series, and also this edition was kind of I don't like this because we have like other editions that are much prettier. So like, if I actually like it, I might get rid of this and get nice ones. I don't know, but I feel like if I start this, I will be like determined to finish a series, even if I don't like them. Because that is just how I roll. And I'm just like, oh, Sandra, do you need to be like this? Can't I just read this at least and then not continue the series? I don't even know. My reasons for reading it, I get it. My reasons for not reading it, I get it. But I'm just gonna do it because that's just how I am. Ugh, but do I have to be like this? I wish I was not. Okay. Then we got a panda I can't even find right now, but it was named Boo, and that is to read a book for a book club. So I could have read Priest for that, but then I got the smutty one, so I didn't need to pick it for that. But I do kind of, you know, started the Wheel of Time Along thing, which is now for December and January. Need to read this in January. I was like planning to, which will probably read it in like the last month for the 2 months it is. What to say? I have read, you know, the whole series before. I am excited to start again because else I wouldn't, you know, start a whole read along. But I'm also like, why did I do this again? But yeah, I'm putting it on my TBR. It was perfect for, you know, a book club prompts. And I'm going to do this. But it hurts me, but it will be fine. Then we have Barbara, named after my grandmother. It keeps showing up. She has the prompt to read a TBR vet, and I'm just keep picking the same series for this until I am done with it, which is True Blood, which I owned these for such a long time, and now I only have 2 left that I own. So now I'm just like, I actually gotten through this. How is this possible? I read this for the last month and the month before that for the same prompt, and now I'm just like, the series just get worse and worse. In the beginning it was kind of fun. The last book was not fun at all. So now I have no expectations at all. Like, I enjoyed it a bit. Now I'm just like, me. This is book 7, and this is in Norwegian called Død and begravet, which means actually dead and buried. But the original title is Altogether Dead, which, like, why can you just translate that in Norwegian to, I don't even know. Actually, I'm also reading this for the Best Word-a-thon Challenge, which I'm deciding to do in 2023 as well, because that is to be dead or alive. It literally has dead in Norwegian. The English title has dead in it. I'm picking this one, so I don't need to add another book. 7 books in the series. I don't know how this ever happened, but it happened eventually. Then we have the panda, Mochi, which was adopted by my patron, Fiji. And if you're a patron in the Reading Machines tier, you can choose a prompt for some of the pandas and adopt them. And that prompt is to read a book as cute as Demon. I gotten this up before, but then I was just like, there's no books that could ever be as cute as Demon. So I just did the same as I did that time, and that is just to make the book as cute as Demon. I think I maybe picked the wrong book to do this with. I was looking at the books I needed to read for January, and there's like no other of the books that has like, I was gonna say like a person on the cover. So I kind of just went with the vibe here. So we have After the Flood by Cassandra Montag, which has like an albino bunny on it. And I just transformed it into Demon. So now the book is as cute as Demon. But at the same time, I feel like maybe I picked the wrong book to do this way. Because I don't think this book is very cute, probably. It doesn't seem like a cute one. And also, you know, the whole symbolic thing with the albino bunnies, which has been really overused and talked about as well. But now at least we have covered up the bunny and made this as cute as Demon. Probably the wrong book to do this with, but life sometimes just happens. And I'm reading this because I want to read this and some other books in January for a vlog. And I try to get some of them on my TBR to make it easier for myself. Yay, so that was what I was trying to do here. And then we have Nora, which is to read a book by a black author. And for that, I am reading Crown of Thunder by Toshio Buchi. So this one is the sequel to Beast Made of Night, which was picked out for a series I need to finish this year. So I just thought, of course, I should get started on the whole thing and read this. And I picked out this one initially because I remember I read the first one really fast. I just want fast and easy stuff for January. There's less than 300 pages, about 300 pages. And I'm excited to also finish this up because the first one was really good. I'm excited to see what the second one will hold. Yay. And then for our last and sixth roll, let's go. Not sixth, fifth roll. Please, a low number. Please. Last roll, fifth roll. We got 6. Why? Okay, we can do this, guys. We can do this. 1. 2. I'm shaking. Oh. Oh no. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oh my god! I did it with 2 pandas falling. This is the best round yet. And we got another 6 pulls. I don't know why, but we did. But the only 2 pandas fell. So granted, we only have 10 pandas altogether, the lowest number so far. So again, all the people who tipped me to take all the stuff on the top instead of the bottom, thank you so much. I have now hacked the game. We got 2 pandas. One of them was Panda 11, which is Justine, and that is to read a book focusing on mental health. So I picked out The Collected Schizophrenics by Esme Wei-Jun Yang, which I assume is about mental health. I think the author writes about like their own experiences with this, affecting it. It's like kind of biographical. So this also like, I think kind of non-fiction, but it also was like tagged as mental health, and also, you know, schizophrenia has to do with mental health as well. So that's why I assumed that this would fit for the prompt. So yeah, I'm excited and kind of nervous, but at least I got another book that I was planning to read on my TBR. That is very important. And the last panda we have today is Iris, which is to do the color wheel thing, where we will spin the wheel and color that represents, we will take something as close to it. And I'm really hoping for certain colors so that I can read books that I'm planning to read anyway. Here is the wheel. I made it a bit simpler for myself. And let's spin it. Red. That's a horrible color because none of the books I need to read are red. Like, that's actually terrible. Why is the randomizing today, like, literally not on my side? Like, I swear. Oh, I was totally lying to y'all. I was totally lying. I said that none of the books fit. And one of the books I had to read, I had covered with another book. And I forgot that it was super red. So I can read Tender is the Flash by Agustina Basterica because it is super red. Look at this. How I am beyond excited that this fits. Now I got another book I need to read for that vlog I talked about on my TBR, and it's perfect and I'm so happy. So I don't know what I was planning about. I forgot. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was the 10 books for the pandas. I have a few more I need to read. So I need to read A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. On my Patreon, we are starting a series read along where we're reading this series. So I think we're gonna read one a month. And then it's 5 books in this series altogether. So we're starting in January. Join us down below if you want to join us for this read along. We're gonna have live shows, etc. And it's gonna be a good and jolly time. Yay. Then I also need to read White Oleana by Janet Fitch and Other White Spaces by Ellie Wilkins. So these two also for that vlog. So I know like I spoil all the books for the vlog, but sometimes you just gotta spoil, you know. So I will read those as well. Then I do want to continue my Japanese books vlog, which I started and have footage for, but I like haven't read more books for that vlog. So like I think I want to read 3 more for that. If I get time in the end of the month, that will be what I'll be focusing on. And that is it, I think. I think it's a good TBR. I managed to get a lot of the stuff I needed on it. I'm very happy, except like the last 3. And I think it's very manageable and very good. I'm also like trying to focus a bit less on reading. So I'm trying to not make myself too stressed and like make my life easier, but I also know that I will probably go all out and forget. Also, of course, I am going to read manga and graphic novels throughout the month here and there, so they will be in my wrap-up and you should see me then. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a panda emoji down below if you enjoyed this, and you should see me soon in a new one. Check my Patreon down below if you want to enjoy the read along. If you want to adopt a panda, who knows? And you should see me soon. Bye!